guys, Long Haul Larry, and we are up here at the UP Renovation, and we are working on laying out the kitchen. And it may look a little different than usual. There's a reason for that. I was gonna build all my own cabinets. I gotta build cabinets over the water pressure tank. Sorry about this. I just had some really hot chili. It's still kicking me. But I was actually at Menards the other day. I had to actually run home because the boss needed my trailer that was hooked to my truck. I had to run home and do all that, and then I came back up and stopped at Menards on the way back up. And I actually stopped and looked at the cabinets that they had. You can buy cabinets 89 bucks, all done, all made. I'm like, you know what, forget it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna be making these cabinets myself. I just thought of some. I have to lay one on over here. But what I'm going to be doing is, this is the layout of the kitchen. It's a very small kitchen, and it's the main reason why we put this hole up here, so that you wouldn't be so boxed in. I know that some people said, why don't you put a window in here and stuff. You can't put one over the sink because that's the bathroom. So I could have put a window over here, but then that takes away from the cabinets hanging out. We need storage and stuff. We put tons and tons of LED lighting in here. This one is right over the sink, shining right down here. You got this one here that's shining out over this side. You got this one over here that shines over this way. Plus there'll be a light on the hood. There's all kinds of light in here. Really brightens the place up and everything. We are going to be doing it this way. And these are so cool. I love these little lights right here. You can dim them. Those are really cool, huh? So I looked at the cabinets that Menards had, and they're like $89 to $129, different styles, some drawers, some not. And I'm just gonna buy those and plop those down in. But the problem with those is that they're 34.5 inches high. And the problem is that won't get us over our water tank for our countertop to clear the top of this water tank. So I need to raise them up 2 inches. And so what I'm going to be doing is laying a frame. I'm going to put them against the wall too and everything. But the cabinets will sit right down on top of there. This is 1.5 inches. These are 2x4s. And then I'm going to rip a 1/2 inch board and just tack it over top. But just for right now, I want to get the flooring put into this room so that I can get the stove and the refrigerator put into here so we move it for the last time. And then they're out of the way and everything. Then I can put the subfloor in there and start working my way through there, and then working into the ferry room. And I'm thinking I might just throw the carpeting in there too. But so what I've done is I've kind of laid it out. This is going to be the countertop right here. I'll have to hand build the countertop over the top of the sink here. That one I'll have to build myself. But there'll be other ones over here. And those I'll just probably buy those or whatever. And then these are going to be the countertops. This is where they're going to sit. They're 24 inches in depth, but you got the little kick panel in the bottom, and that little kick panel is 21 inches away from the one. Like, kick panel is 3 inches out. So this is where the kick panels will be laid out. So this is basically the whole area of the kitchen. It's a one-person kitchen. And there is going to be a countertop over here. It's going to be a little shorter. I'm going to cut the countertop back. It's actually only going to be 16 inches out. And what I'm going to do is just kind of build a pillar up here. And then I'm going to frame that in around there with a door that we can get to access to the water pressure tank and everything. But there's going to be nothing underneath here because we have no place for a garbage can or nothing. And so I was thinking I would just build a pillar, have the countertop going across, and I'll put some frame underneath there to help support it, but it'll be fine. And then you'll be able to put a garbage can up underneath here. And I was even thinking about maybe building some like little half shelves or something over there or something. You can just stack stuff up. So that's how this is all working. So I've cut all my 2x4s, but I just remembered as I was talking to you guys, I still have to make a frame out here for a cabinet because the refrigerator is going to sit here. I got the door cut to fit that goes into my crawl space. And I'll be putting the laminate over top, and then there's a metal strips that go all the way around it to keep it, to help support it. But I did frame it all the way around the hole, so there's 2x4s underneath there that are holding it. But then you can pop that hatch up, and that's how you can get down to the water lines. But the refrigerator is going to sit here, the stove's going to sit here, and there's going to be a 23-inch space in between, and we're going to build a cabinet here and probably put another cabinet up top here. And these are going to have all the drawers in them. You know, you pull the drawers for silverware, cooking utensils, and everything. And it'd be nice because it's right here next to the stove. And then you'll have a little countertop right here too. So basically, I got to cut those yet. But I got my boards all laid out, and now all I got to do is just screw them down. I have lines all drawn out on the floor. I've measured everything, and I just screw them down, and then I can lay out my block stuff here. Got the screws on there, I almost tipped it over. This is the stuff that goes under the laminate flooring, and it's just called block it. You put it underneath laminate flooring, and it keeps moisture and stuff from coming up into the flooring. That's all it is. You lay this down, and it's just snap together flooring. So I'm gonna get working here and screw all this down, and we'll lay this this stuff down, and then we'll start laying the floor in. Alright guys, we got our underlayment all laid down, and you can see there I got the cabinet. That's where the cabinet, it's going to have like 4 drawers in it for like silverware and stuff, and cooking utensils and stuff like that will be all in there. And then I'll have to hand build one over there, and then I measured it out. Basically we're going to put 2 cabinets over here. I think a 21-inch and an 18-inch, that's all it's going to fit in here. So those will go in there, and then like I said, a pillar here, wall there with a service panel so you can get to the water pressure tank, and it'll be a countertop, 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 and then we'll put cabinets. So we got our underlayment all laid down and everything, and now we can start working on the floor. And this is what we got here. It is Contempo Collection laminate flooring, realistic visual texture for natural look and feel, protective wear for easy DIY friendly glueless installation. So it's pretty easy. You guys see me do this out of my boss's place. I did his office, which he had all these grand gingers for that. Is that how you say that? But he wanted all this nice floor in there and stuff, and I tried to explain to him that, you know, people are gonna be, it's the entrance to the shop, so you walk across the shop floor, grease and dirt, you walk across there. He was all like, I want a nice floor. I was like, it's gonna get dirty, it's gonna get greasy. He realized it afterwards. Warranty, blah blah blah. Oh, here, look at this. Instructions. There. Especially for you. So this stuff's pretty easy. I gotta remember how to do this. Gotta remember which way to go here. I can't remember which way to go. Let's see. No, not the direction. I believe you go this way, and then it snaps down. Yep, that makes it easy. Because if you go the opposite way and you put it down this way starting, it makes it harder. Because you can see, then you got a lip here and you got the floor there. See, and then it comes in and snaps in. So, makes it easier. Start it this way. And then all you do is you just slide her in, next piece in, boom, and it snaps into place. I'm not gonna snap it into place because I don't want to mess with it, but that's the way it goes. I put this in backwards once. It was a pain in the butt. So basically, what we're gonna do is lay down our first piece, and we are just gonna trace this line out here and make some cuts. Coming back, do that with the jigsaw, and down that way. And we're actually gonna start right even with that one. And this stuff here, you wanna have about a 1/4 inch gap all the way around, because this is a free floating floor. It moves and floats around and stuff. If you put it tight to stuff, it'll actually buckle up. So you got to make sure you have a gap around it. And I think we actually bought one of those little install kits, right? Yeah, I thought so. It's like a little cheap thing. It has the block that you can snap these together with and all that stuff. So I'll go grab that, and I'll mark this and cut this, and I'll have to measure that one and get that one going, and we'll start snapping together. Alright, so Tracy has gotten me the kit, and we got, it's right here, this little deal here. I think out in the shop, I think I made one. Just took a 2x4 and cut that groove in there. Same thing. This is a pull bar. This is used for putting, here's another piece of garbage. Well, we'll probably put this back in. This is used for going on the end and pulling the pieces towards each other to lock them into place when you get to the end. You heard that, right? We'll probably put those back in.
What?
I said you heard me that I said we'll probably just put this back in there.
Yeah.
And then these are the spacers. And Tracy was like, you better use the spacers. You don't use the spacers, the floor buckled. That's what the instructions say. Something like that, right?
I don't think I speak like that.
I think you did. I think that was pretty much exactly the way it was said.
Whoa.
So, kind of measured. This is a small one, so we'll just snap this together, put it together. Just like so. There we go. There's our first piece. Now the second piece we cut right in half. We'll cut it right in half, and so we stagger our seams. And so this one here will be cut right in half, and you just got to make sure, because you got to cut the ends off. So you got to make sure that because you're going to have a lot of halves. And you'll be able to use the other halves on different ends going through the house and everything. So you just save in a pile and stuff. So I'm going to go cut a couple more and get rolling here. Alright, got the next one on. Like I said, we can just do this full pieces. It's such a short deal. Makes it easier. Just like so. You just hold it up at an angle, push it in. Oh, this one popped out. Just like that. And just like that. When you're doing full pieces like this, you don't even need to hit it with the block thing. It's when you're doing the partials. There we go. The next one will be cut. So the next one's gonna be a full piece. It's gonna have just a little bit of a lip. Ooh, that's pretty much a 1/4 inch. Ooh, look at that. That's, I couldn't have planned that any better. You're not even complimenting me, are you?
Great job, mister.
It's exactly a 1/4 inch. So that's a 1/4 inch away from the cabinet. Yeah, buddy, I don't even have to cut one. Cool beans. What's your deal?
I don't want to take off our shades, I want to fill this.
We'll just do 15 and I'll have to cut around for that pipe. Ooh. I thought I'll just show you guys easiest way to cut this stuff. You gotta cut off compound saw. It's awesome. It's just awesome. Cuts right through it like butter. That's all my scraps so far from this whole kitchen. It's not too bad. Well guys, we got our dining room back. Finally got the stove and the refrigerator moved out. We have moved those things for so many times. We've been moving these things back and forth, all different rooms, trying to get the room, because you know, it's a small place. But got the floor all in. It's all tracked up and dirty right now. But you guys can see the layout. Oh, the oven light's on. And got the stove put into place. Somebody needs to do some cleaning, that's all I say. And the refrigerator, and it works too. The stuff works. We plugged it in and they actually worked. They're actually a nice refrigerator and stove. Came with the place and stuff, but they were just filthy. So we gotta scrub and clean them and... Okay, you do. Let's be honest. I'm not gonna do it. We'll be honest about it. But you can see how it fits right over the top of the door. I got the door that's made, it goes underneath to get to the water pipes, and then I just got to put some trim around that door up there, and that'll hide that up. You guys can see how this. So if you need to get down there, I guess we're turning the lights off. Oh, we're dimming them. We're setting a mood. But if you need to get underneath there, you just roll it out. The refrigerator's on wheels. It just rolls right out. You can get down into the below, or if you need to go above, whatever. So everything is all set up, and we're gonna shut her on down. First night staying in the new house. Yay! And actually get to use the shower and everything. Yay!
Test first.
Yep. She says she gets test first. We got all our junk just laying in here, clothes and suitcases and stuff. Actually got a bed made up. Carpet all in, we're all good to go. So we're gonna shut her on down. So I hope that everybody out there is having themselves a great day, great night. So watch this here video, and if you're not, certainly let's try that all over again tomorrow. Well, I think tomorrow will be subfloor in here, carpet, and then carry that out. That was so many cuts in there. And then I found out at the end that Tracy here is a professional laminate floor person. She came in there and she's like, this got snapped. And I just handed her the tools and snap, and I just, okay, I cut, you put in. But this whole thing, this whole floor, there's each row only has one full piece. Everything is cut, and it's all angles and stuff sticking out and everything. So not a lot of floor space in there. It's a tiny kitchen.
Stay out.
Huh?
Stay out.
Stay out?
Stay out of the kitchen.
Stay out of the kitchen, she says. Alrighty, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.